Abusia eno da Ghana versus Mali at this share so a World Cup qualifiers. Match no echo awiye no na Ghana etimi abo mo modin ahye Mali 2-1 achese ama Ghana for nyina mi ayedai age. Now with this very match no ayade say yankasa ye nipa Dede Ayew team no I invite no yes ama na mebo bi ayese bi ono ankasa na we decline team no invite dabi team no amfre no a omu bisa coach otu adon wo mani nchire mu die nti a wanye den wa invite no nanso match no ekọ awiyeye no na Ghana awini 2-1 ana Dede Ayew anya den enka ho na woni we na wunia ababe react ade afa ho won say ye wa bebu obi omo se otwe ankwa esenne mumo senne moma ne bibi ekọ yes said Dede Ayew antimi am representing no ninuya Jordan Ayew etimi be representing na osenso I representing very well achese nyina omo omunya kwan ahwe abo ni bibia no ono wa memuntem ayenim reason no even na obi anso complain because adiemu yedo mu bamu a musli yamafo etable mu omo na coach ji wo mu enti yamfa Jordan Ayew kra memuntem na Dede Ayew so mo amfre no omo di Jordan Ayew eba mu be 80 minutes ana match no eya kwa wiye o ya deliver mu na Ghana ewo 1-1 na busunya ensenkyere ne esi ema Dede Ayew na say Jordan Ayew ana nipa ni na so gidigidi no chese wo ba mu last minute o shego na we ana ni nua Dede Ayew a mo invite no wa react edi afa hu na unim before the match no ebe start no Dede Ayew ebe posti we at the way she Black Stars team no good luck actually say are very good yes one say will be anka omo inviting is no nanka wa sha say no omo twe enya beef one nanka one sa star no but before say another match ne crab start no Dede Ayew ebe posti say good luck boys yes and our day emojis bi ni Ghana flag emoji and it is a top higher emoji bi here then eba ye no post to Ghana flag nso ye den eka ho na match no ekọ awiyeye a ni nua Jordan Ayew etimi born ho modin e share team no animonyam no ana Dede Ayew asanso abetwire biem awo ha say Dede Ayew say I'm extremely proud of my younger brother for giving Ghana Black Stars the lead needed. Yes, go for win. According to Andre Dede Ayew, right after some match no echo awiyeye na kire say ani nua Jordan Ayew so timi buaye e ma Ghana timi gwene ye no we ani de waba be posti a kire say bia di adanse say fre no man fre no hani gidigidi bia yes ena enye ne ya Ghana really especially onu ani nia na esen representing a kire say wo twe ankwa ne woman ya den akọ amzia another way no eba awiye no coach otu ado wakasa yes e dey afa Black Stars win ne ho so omo afiri Bamako eye Mali omo capital town abelandi e wa Accra yen capital town omo belandi ye no wa grant interview akasa e dey afa match ne ho na mesremo yentie die ye kan say timura coach otu ado what can we say yentie embra.
This is very important for the team to understand that this is a team. Not only the first 11 decides the game, also those who come from the bench, and Fatau did a good job in pressing, winning the ball. Jordan was there and scored, and at the end was a little bit lucky maybe to score, but I think in all well deserved, and we played good under these circumstances. 42 degrees, very hot for us. I think we did well and to finish this game here.
Yes, adiemu footballers ni omu coach ni omu players die say ya na omu bro futiu omu twetwe ti seka ni break anya den anya saa na omu dia landi enti o kire mu ado ahyase ne de na performance no nya back second half no omu timi bounce back actually say wo hwe no ma say de no masi ko na ogidie say bibia ebeye kama e dia matim no na wonim aya Sports Obama ama analysis be about Black Stars a win against Mali. Yes, na yente sports Obama na analysis achese wama edi afan o hasi.
It's a very good night for Ghana, a very good win for the Black Stars far away in Bamako. And these are the sort of games that literally turn the fortunes of a national team around. It's been a very torrid few matches for the Black Stars, from the AFCON to the friendly matches in Morocco and all that. But then Otuado comes in and it is a big 2-1 win in Bamako. This is a very refreshing win for the Black Stars, and the World Cup qualification hopes has been turned around. This is a game that a lot of people went in as fans with so much apprehension, anxiety, doubts. But like we said, we've always kept on saying throughout the weeks that if the Black Stars want to play, and when they decide to play, no national team on the continent and Nkebeye fight. If we get our things right, this is how we are going to come out with results. You know, people have issues with how the Black Stars played, but let me start on this note. I mentioned this, so I want to be clear. I said this throughout the week that I don't care about good football. I said it in this particular game. I mentioned on the same channel and on radio that Otuado has said he can assure us of good football, but he can assure us wins. And I'm saying that the World Cup qualification is non-negotiable. 2026 World Cup is non-negotiable. So Otuado, I'm begging him, and I begged him twice or thrice on this channel, that on this day, playing against Mali in Bamako with the sort of team they have, I don't care about good football. And that is the tweet that I mentioned, that I don't care about good football on the night. Honestly, I only wanted us to win. People were tweeting so much about how we have been horrible, how we are doing boom boom. And I'm saying, those of you who watched the 2009 game in Bamako when we won by 2-0, Frederick Kanute and Seydou Keita Dems, this was exactly how the Malians started the game. They were so dominant and dominating across board. But when we got the 2 goals in the second half, we tamed the stadium. We did not need to play an exciting game. And I mentioned 1-2 passes. And when you think that you are in a very difficult position, just clear the ball to safety. And that's the reason why I had mentioned throughout the week that this game in particular, Otuado, it is not time for good football, because you are now setting up the team. A lot of new players you are introducing. The first game away to Mali, who are a very top side in Africa now. What is good football without a win when you are fit? Otoso 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 teams on the log. Otoso 5. You don't need good football. You need to find your position, and that is exactly what Otuado did. Commendations to Otto. First of all, let me start by commending Coach Otuado. Meaning, say a lot of Ghanaians have issues. We have a lot of issues to do with how our team set up. But you know what? Commendations to Otuado. This is exactly how I would have set up my team. And even when people were saying that we were not playing well, I kept on saying we haven't been bad. It looks like people don't know about the African game. If you have followed the African game and the World Cup qualifiers, except for teams that are so strong and built over the years, you can't travel away and say you want to dominate the game. You are not the Black Stars of 2008 or 2010. You are not that you can dominate a game and win. Not in venues like Mali, not in Cameroon, not in venues like DR Congo. If you remember the game we played against Shaban Inonde's DR Congo then, Asamoah, you clearly can see how we defended it to our lives and got the draw in DR Congo to qualify for the World Cup in 2006. Exactly how we need to do, and that is what Otuado did. Commendations to Otuado. He got his team tactics correct. Hear me again. Otuado got his team tactics correct. Why am I saying so? Otto knew that the likes of Sinayoko, that Sinayoko guy, was the player. If you travel to Mali today, It is all about Sinayoko, and Sinayoko because he's been very, very instrumental for AJ Auger in their qualification to the French Le Championnat. Together with Elisha Usu, they are in the same team, and I'm sure that Elisha will practically feed Otuado with how Sinayoko plays, and he is the most popular footballer, one of the most popular in Mali now. So Sinayoko on the left was going to be very tough for the Black Stars. And what Otto did when he played two right backs, people they don't understand. That Malian player Sinayoko is one of the fastest players in the French Division 1, and they've qualified to the Premier League, the French league now. So you needed to tame that guy, and it was going to be very difficult for Tariq Lamptey alone to tame Sinayoko. And so the only way for Otuado to have been able to block that channel was to play to play defensively and get the right backs there. So if you see Ali Dusedu and you see Tariq Lamptey on that right side, this is coaching, purely coaching. It is not because Otuado has won, but the Black Stars is not the Black Stars of 2008, not the Black Stars of 2010, that you have John Pencil and a reliable right back and say John Pencil is there, so I'm not going to play a cushion. Otuado knew that Tariq Lamptey is not the typical African right fullback who can be rugged and robust and aggressive. Ali Dusedu can be aggressive, but he needs some calmness around him. And you cannot play a three back in this game because the attack of Mali, Sinayoko and El Bilal and Doumbia was always going to be dangerous for the Black Stars. So
yes, naturally, according to Sports Obama, no analysis about Black Stars victory against Mali, Ayew, Bamako, no, and I would agu economy. No, Yami Yadomua on the 10th. Yeah, train say Agu can civil France was the World Cup qualifiers, and so by your being a so subscribe to your channel for updates. Not amazing, aka you talk too much. Mefa wu in see a hasi